in. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Banana Hill Mountain of Madness. This is a sequel to a game that I played a very long time ago, I will say. It's an indie game that essentially was free at some point on Steam, and the sequel was also free, and that's the reason why I'm playing it, basically. But don't expect much anything different from the first one, so let's just see how it goes. Get the red diamond, which is that one on the left. Okay, so well, I'm using a controller, not a keyboard, so I could use a keyboard, but I think that probably changing the controls will be more annoying. So, well, one thing that I see is that the graphics look slightly better. So there's that. I don't know if there's any... what's the word? Checkpoints or not. So it seems like this guy is as slow as ever. He was already slow in the previous game, but... well, I barely remember it. I think he was not that slow in the first one, right? No, he probably was. So the music is completely quiet here for some reason. It wasn't in the main menu, but here it's inaudible pretty much. Well, it's fine. Well, I mean, it's not really fine. I would like to hear it actually. Hold up. Did it change somehow? No, it's at maximum. I mean, I know that my hearing is not good, but I'm barely hearing anything. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. I also don't hear any sound effects. As I say, it could just be my hearing being bad. Oof, that was close. I'm a dog person, then. That one is on you. You distracted me. Well, I'm a neither person. I don't like dogs or cats or any pet. Though if you make me pick what pet I would rather other people have, it's cats. Because at least they don't bark. So, I mean, whatever happens to the owners, I don't care, but at least as a neighbor to pet owners, I'd rather you have a cat than a dog that cannot shut up. Obviously, it all depends on how you know, tame them, I guess. Also, hold up. This is really quiet. Like, it's not a joke, I cannot hear shit. I'm gonna increase it a little bit, I guess. To me as well. Okay, I can hear more there. Like, in the main menu it wasn't this quiet, so I don't know why here all of a sudden it's that quiet. Also, wait, can you cheese this? No. Because you could probably use the pushback to go up, but you cannot hit it. It's fine. I prefer when other people have cats. Also, when they say that there was dialogue volume, I expected that there will be voice acting. Freyren? I don't know. Didn't really look very nice. I mean, it looked like the same generic shit that they've been, you know, releasing the last 10 years. I don't think it's a good recommendation. Well, for some reason I thought he didn't go all the way to the right. Oops, my bad. Yeah, there is, by the way, no other button other than the basic ones. Basically, you jump, you move, you duck, and you climb. Well, you haven't seen the climb yet, but it's the one that says up there. Okay. It seems that at least with most of this, enemies, you can just crouch. By the game, by the way, the game is made in Godot. You know what I heard that Godot like started using AI into its code base? So yeah, pretty cool. Not sure if I will trust code written by AI, honestly. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that happened way after this game was finished, so it's fine. Also, one thing that I'm noticing is that Cowabunga, that's not how you write it. But sure. It's supposed to sound like banana, right? Now, I was gonna say, I think that the first level in the previous game wasn't this hard, so it makes me wonder if there is a single level in this game, or maybe he just decided to make the difficulty higher, though I haven't seen the Steam page of the game to be tagged with the difficult tag somehow, because usually when it comes to platforming games like this, a lot of people say that they are super hard and shit, but no. Also, how is it going, methods? I guess after playing your indie game yesterday, I got inspired to play this one. This one that I already had it in my library for a couple months already, and I never bothered to play it. Basically, this one was given away for free, so I'm just here. By the way, pretty nice game that you have on the oven. We will see how it goes. Wait, and now what? Is that impossible? Oh, I need to use the VTube. Really? Well, that's weird. I didn't expect that to be required, but sure, why not? Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here is, we have a very hard fall, if we fall. I mean, very harsh fall. Ooh, that was very close. Okay, here you cannot crouch on the top one. I can't believe that. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, guess we just gotta wait 2 more months. No, don't worry, this game is like that. Like, basically, I think that a very close comparison for this game will be Champ King. I mean, basically the fact that if you fall, you lose your progress. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I don't mind. It seems that here, instead of being multiple levels, it might only be one. I don't know, or maybe not. Maybe they just decided to make the game a lot harder and that's it, you know? Because the first one, I remember that the first level, I think it took me a small time, and I think only later started getting harder. But yeah, here they do it from the get-go. I'm so hot that sometimes I wonder if I'm a JoJo character. It wouldn't be surprising if there was a stand that looked like a banana. I don't think there is one though. All I remember is there was one stand, well, that turns living. I mean, I don't remember exactly how it worked. It was basically the main stand of the protagonist that could manipulate living things or something, like Shorno's stand. Wait, what the hell was that? Was that a... I feel like I did a higher jump there. Am I hallucinating? Maybe I'm hallucinating. But yeah, I was about to say, that stand allow him to turn a banana into a gun and kill who was out to eat it. So I think that's the closest to a banana stand, but not really, you know. Okay, should I propel myself? Yes. Well, yes, but no, because you will have to aim. Yeah, the insects just push you. You can use it to your advantage, though here it doesn't seem like that's the right idea at all. I fucked up. Yeah, like at that point the synchronization of these two guys kinda screwed me over. It's fine. Yeah. In just a few hundred years from now I'll be public domain. I don't think that, you know, I think that you are already public domain. Like, I don't think that making a character that is a banana man and call it Banana Man, I don't think you have a trademark for that. So I think that you're a public domain by definition. Could be wrong though, not like I'm a lawyer or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, unless you actually file for a trademark, in which case, yes, but I kinda doubt you did that. Yeah. Law with Gabby. I hate law. And I hate anything related to law, but yeah. As far as I know, trademarks happen when you have like a very proper name that is not a common word or a common combination of words, right? So for example, what example could I give of a trademark? When I grow up, I wanna be a streamer that streams shit games like this one. Then I'm already there. I don't need to grow up to do that. I'm already doing that. Apple Windows, yeah, I guess you could, but not quite what I mean. Because for example, you can use the word Windows and Apple without really referring to the company. Obviously, if you use it in the context that they exist, then yes, it probably will be trademark, but the words themselves are not trademark. Okay, actually, a good example of a trademark is Pokemon. Pokemon cannot be anything else other than a very specific thing, so you cannot use that name. So yeah, for example. Oof, that was close. Is this a fan game? No, this is a Steam game. Don't worry, I didn't pay a single cent. Hey, how is it going, Sunshine? I didn't pay a single cent because it was free at some point. So yeah, despite not being a fan game, to me it feels like it is a fan game because did not pay shit for it, and well, it's also like what people like to call a precision platformer. So yeah. Almost like an I Wanna Be the Guy fan game. Though actually, you know, that's something that... Wait, hold up. Lost my father a few years ago, it still hurts. Well, if it was a banana, it probably got eaten. It's just the way it is. What can you do? Maybe you shouldn't have gained sentience if you were gonna be a piece of food. Okay, here. Hey, I was about to say, to this guy, I feel like something that you could do, like this guy, I mean the creator, that you could actually try making fan games, you know? Like I Wanna Be the Guy fan games. Like it will probably give you a little bit more recognition than making a random game on Steam, but hey, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Wait, do I go left or right here? Maybe right is simply a recovery. Okay, in that case, I'm going left. Oof, that was very close. Probably not the safest way of doing that. Oof, okay. And then there is a rope. Here? Okay. And what do we have here? I don't like sharing my food or my books. Well, you are full. Sorry to break it to you. You are full. I'm not sure that in your particular case you can actually have food. Also, isn't that jumping possible and I need to propel myself? Maybe not, but I'm gonna try it. There we go. I don't think it was actually impossible, it kinda looked like it though. Also, cannot I propel myself here if I get hit by that guy? No. Not quite. Okay, so in that case, well, let's just do what I'm intended to do, you know? Yeah, Banana Johnson is the name of the guy, I'm not sure why. Seems his second game sold pretty well. The estimates say he made 50k. It probably says that because it counts when people got it for free. Like, it counts all the times that people... Oh, no way, really? Tim, this game is made for babies. Unbelievable. What a chicken, you actually put a safe word with ice? That's absolutely baby stuff. I can't believe it, though it actually doesn't make much sense, right? Oh, you cannot jump here, I guess. But, I mean, you can use this thing to propel yourself. Banana Johnson is a dirty name? Oh, really? For what reason, though? What does it mean? Is it like an euphemism? As I was saying, I don't know where you pull the 50k from, but it probably counts the fact that the people claim it for free. This game was free to promote the next one? No. Wait, first of all, there is no next one. This game is the second game. The first game was just called Banana Hill, and both Banana Hill and this one got like a period where they were free. So those 50k most likely came from there. I very heavily doubt that this game somehow was able to get a 50k profit. Or even a profit at all. Well, I guess a profit it did get it, like maybe like $100 profit or something, but 50k, there is absolutely no way this thing got a 50k profit. But forget about profit, just like selling for a total of 50k, no way. Do you know bananas are berries? I think Pokemon taught me that, kinda. I don't know. In the word berry is not very common in Spanish, so, you know. Johnson is a nickname for a body part? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, you know that I'm an ESL, so I wouldn't know that. But hey, thanks for the heads up. Yeah. So you know that now Maybe I was wrong about the previous game having multiple levels. Maybe it only had one and it had checkpoints like this one. It could be, I'm not sure. Like, right now I don't remember it. I mean, it's been a very long time since I played the first one. It's an English slang, yeah. I guess that means that I will have an even smaller chance of knowing about it. Okay, what about this one? Like this? Yeah, that works. I hate crickets. Well, honestly, I hate all insects equally. I don't discriminate, I just hate them all. Well, technically, I hate some more than others, but I hate all of them, so don't worry about it. I guess maybe the only exception is the ladybug. I think those are the only insects I don't hate. Maybe. Not sure. I mean, sometimes I see them, but I don't think they... I usually try to leave them alone when I see them. Wait, how did I manage to do this jump before? How? Oh, like that. Okay. The fact that essentially you can get hit as many times as you want, and the fact that I'm pretty sure you even have iframes, because if you get hit from one insect to the other, you don't get pushed on the second one. So yeah, that makes it very easy. Ladybugs are cool as well as some other beetles. I don't think I've seen any other beetle before. Like, I think that it's only ladybugs here. Okay, I think I should propel myself here. Yeah, but not like that. Oops, my bad. Whales can dive 6,000 feet deep. Damn. So I guess your mom is a very good swimmer. Impressive. The way they calculate revenue estimates is 100 review amount, since that's the average for games on Steam, and reviews from people who got it for free are marked as received for free, so the estimate is not including this. Yeah, but I think maybe I'm wrong here, but receiving it for free only counts if like they were given like a code from the developer or something like that. I don't think it counts by claiming it when it was free. I could be wrong, of course, but I think it works that way. Like claiming a game for free, I think still technically counts as a purchase. Seems to count. Well, in that case, I cannot see how this game got a 50k revenue. Like, that is, at least to me, seems nonsensical no matter how you look at it. This game is worth less than $1. And there is no way 50k people purchase it. In fact, when you go to the community tab of this thing, like most of the things that you see are like posts about, you know, how they like it's a very viral gif of like a cat dancing because they got a Steam game for free. So it could be, but allow me to doubt that this game got a 50k revenue. Please allow me to doubt, because it doesn't make much sense to me. But hey, maybe it is. And maybe I'm just being a hater, you know? Maybe it did get 50k. could ask the developer. The first game says 62 reviews, 295 total. Yeah, but hold up. Whoop. 6,200 copies sold times $3 is 18,600, so not quite 50k. Yeah, that's for the first game. This second game is apparently even cheaper. Like, at least I check now and it seems to go for less than, you know, seems to go for less than $1, you know. Okay, that works. This seems like a very big place, isn't it? Like, why are there so many platforms? Maybe I got the unintended path. Like, I wasn't supposed to do this. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to simply fall to the bottom. Well, not like it matters. I mean, it ends up... Wait, couldn't I also do this? No, that doesn't work. Okay, need to get that one properly then. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That guy flying... Ah, fuck. At least we got the safety net. This, like, for the fact that it's supposed to be like a rage-inducing game, there are so many safety nets that, like, it's pretty hard to get angry, you know? I think that I'm more angry at the fact that it's so baby mode. I'm not lazy, I'm just conserving energy for the inevitable day when AI uprising begins. Well, I mean, if that happens, I don't think that you will need energy. I think that you will have bigger worries. Okay, so what is this? There are also two paths in here. That's where the diamond is. No, never mind, that's where I came from, so I need to go this way. Just that for me it's hard to tell because the champs are... Ooh, that was close. The champs are a lot shorter than you will think they are, so a lot of champs look possible when they are not. Also, cannot I simply abuse iframes here? I don't think I even need to. These are... Oh, that's interesting. No, it's fine. They are not that hard. Nice. See, that's what we call instant karma. Yes, that is indeed instant karma, correct? That is what happens when you get too cocky, and you shouldn't have gotten cocky. Oops. Though, I mean, the longer I take to beat this game, the better it is, because I'm not a fan of plan Bs, honestly. Not a big fan. So hey, if this game can take the whole stream, that would be nice. I kinda doubt it, but it depends on if there are other levels after you get the diamond. Like, I'm still convinced that the previous game did have other levels after the diamond. Maybe I'm out of my mind. Ouch. If here you could fall all the way back to the beginning, this will actually be quite hard. Well, pretty much like Champ King. Depending on which Champ King map, but I guess if we're talking about Ghost of the Babe, in that map, you could be one champ away from winning and eventually fall all the way to the bottom, to the very beginning of the whole map. And Champ King really was something else. I like it though. Like Champ King, I mean, and a very influential indie game as well. I think that a lot of games try to replicate what Champ King does. Though I think that Getting Over It came before, right? Like Getting Over It came before Champ King, right? I think. Will be. I don't know. Because in that case it will be Getting Over It that I guess inspire more games, including Champ King. There is a very big difference. I guess for a lot of people, games like Getting Over It and Champ King are basically the same shit, but Getting Over It is basically, you know, I mean, it is a game, but it's a game that, you know, I feel like it's more of a concept rather than a game, you know? Like, it's basically as if it was a demo. Because it really doesn't have any artistic merit, I feel. And that's, you can say, yeah, that's the point of the game, as you can tell by the dialogue that you have with the narrator, but I don't give a shit if it's ironic or not. There is no artistic merit on that game. Like, just dumping random shit and, you know, calling it a day. I don't think that that is a very nice thing, you know. And the worst part is that that also made a lot of people spawn games that are pretty similar to that, in the sense that you just grab random assets from like an Unreal Engine, well, from Unreal Engine or Unity or whatever, and just call it a day. And I feel like that's such a shitty thing to do. While Champ King actually had artistic merit. Do you like Celeste? Yes. It was basically the first game that I purchased on Steam. Basically the first game I played on Steam after I got my shop like almost 8 years ago. Because before that, let's just say that I was a 7C surfer, right? Like, I didn't exactly got the games in the conventional way, but ever since I got a shop, I started purchasing them, and I'm pretty sure my first purchase on Steam was Celeste. So yeah, I played it and I like it a lot. I don't, ironically, I don't have it on stream. Like, I haven't played it on stream because it was basically one of the games that I played right before I even started streaming. Like, there aren't many games like that, but that one is one of them. Yeah, Celeste is pretty much 8 years old. It released in 2018. It's watching someone speedrun Celeste while blindfolded. There are a lot of people that do a lot of crazy shit, basically. I'm not one of those. I mean, I wouldn't even speedrun it even by being able to fully use my eyes, but But yeah. I will just play it casually. You know? Ah, Cox. That's a shame. I remember it winning some awards. Yeah, well, because Celeste was essentially the best game released that year, pretty much. Well, the best indie game released that year. And, you know, every time that someone... Well, every time, that doesn't happen very often at all. But if someone asks me for a recommendation of a platforming game, I usually think of Celeste. Because it obviously depends on what people are looking for. I think that Celeste... what's the word? Appeals to everyone, because if you're a casual, you can just beat the game without an insane amount of effort. It will take you effort, but it's extremely doable, at least compared to other platforming games, you know. And if you are a hardcore player, aside from the fact that you can speedrun it and it's essentially made for speedrunning, you also have all the B-sides and the C-sides and all that shit, so it's a platforming game that has something for everyone. So, and I also still think that it's one of the best indie games there is, period. Like, I don't think that there are many indie games that I hold that in that high regard. Celeste is one of them. It's extremely well done. The only thing that I wish is that it had slightly more pixels. Like, the art style had a little bit more pixels, but it's fine. I mean, after all, being an indie game, you can all get picky when it comes to that stuff. But yeah. Well, there's actually a game that is based on Celeste that is also an indie game that does have more pixels, though I obviously don't think it's better, but it's, I guess, worth playing. It's a Sunblaze. I played it also a very long time ago and I barely remember anything. But yeah, it's essentially Celeste. Just a little bit, well, with less budget and also more... It's actually harder, I think, if you just want to beat the game. But yeah, it's a good game too. And that one I did play it on stream. Unlike Celeste. I guess eventually at some point I will have to play Celeste on stream, you know? Will have to happen. Perfect. Nice. It's also the fact that it's so long what you have to... Like, if you want to beat it all, you're gonna be playing it for a while, especially the B-sides and the C-sides. Those are very hard. Well, in case someone doesn't know, those are like additional levels that you get after you beat the game. And yeah, they are pretty hard, especially the B-sides. The C-sides, I will say that they are not that hard. The B-sides are very hard. Right, so can you avoid falling this time? Because last time you got pretty cocky. Oh, and if you fall here, that's fucked up. Like, this platform is a trap. If you fall here, you cannot go back. At least it's not like that bad of a save, I guess. But yeah, that's a trap. You don't want to fall there. Nice. As you can see, you can recover quite quickly from there. So no problem. Yeah. That's actually a good suggestion. I didn't think of Celeste in a while. I could play Celeste. I mean, probably not anytime soon. Like, I'm not gonna promise, oh yeah, I'll play Celeste, no worries, no. But it is a good suggestion. Since it's been 8 years since I played it. I mean, basically my biggest problem for playing Celeste on stream is the fact that back when I beat it, like obviously I did a lot of stuff and I was like, I don't feel like doing all of this again, you know? But since it's been pretty much 8 years since that, I guess I wouldn't mind. If you press Alt F4 while playing this game, there is a 99% chance that the game will close. Are you sure? I think that it's, well, I guess maybe the input is not recognized or something, but I'm pretty sure it should be closer to... to 100. It's fine. Okay, so we're about to get to the diamond. I'll repeat though that I'm pretty sure that there's most likely gonna be another level. Like, I'm almost sure the previous game had another level, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Like, my memory is shit, so you shouldn't really listen to what I say too much. Oh, that's a shame. At least that's a very big safeguard. I mean, the only way you could lose progress here is if you somehow fall here. And you could if you hit one of these insects. Maybe someone... F4 key is broken. Yeah, it could, yeah, you can say 100 for legal reasons. You wouldn't want false advertisement, you know? Alright, so what if I do this? Ah, that's a shame. It works, but the other one cucked me out of it. Ah, it is what it is. Sometimes I wonder what was there before the beginning of the universe. I don't know. I mean... It's well, obviously it's a very philosophical question, but philosophical in the sense that theoretically the answer will be nothing, because the universe involves everything, right? So yeah. The universe is a loop, when it ends it begins again. It's a possibility, yeah. Is that's something that no living organism will be able to to know. Like, it's absolutely impossible for that to be proven in any way. Okay, and here you need to get hit. Okay, and then we just fall. And whoop. Got it. Damn. So there's actually... You know, I'm pretty sure the previous game had another level. I'm almost sure about that. Or is my memory failing? It could be. Then. Man, if I had knew it was gonna be this short, I wouldn't have done it on for a whole, like, to start a stream like this. It says 5 levels on the first game. So okay, and the game closed. So if I open it again, is there gonna be anything? I probably know. I wanna know. So he got lazier, and it's also the reason why this game is worth less money than the first one. But you know, that's it. It says good job finishing this well, game. Do you like aiming games or choose parkour? I like platforming games in general. You know, could be precision platformers or not. Well, this one is done. So yeah, GG's, I guess.